आज हम बना रहे हैं द फेमस पंजाबी कढ़ी with pakoda. We make it quite frequently because every time we make it, it's a different combination. Sometimes kadhi puri or kadhi paratha or kadhi chawal, kadhi khichdi or kadhi pulao, and it tastes amazing and different with all the combinations. In a bowl, I have taken 6 tablespoons of gram flour, besan. We'll add water to this gradually and keep mixing it and adding little bit of water, and we'll prepare a batter. We'll add half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of coriander powder to it, a quarter teaspoon of red chili powder, and a pinch of turmeric. And I always keep a bottle of roasted dhania jeera sauf that is coarsely ground, and I use it for many dishes. I'm adding a teaspoon of that. You can add separately all of these or you can skip it. I'll also add just a very small pinch of baking soda and we'll mix it. Baking soda will make it airy and light, so it will be easy for the pakodas to absorb the curry. And now we'll beat it thoroughly, not for a long time, but just for few seconds to make it even airy and better. I have added little oil. Usually these are deep fried, but I am not deep frying them. So in the same oil, I'll be making curry. We'll put the batter in and make the pakodas. Because the oil is less there, you can see the pakodas are little flat, but that's fine. If you like, you can also put more oil and deep fry the pakodas. So as we fry them, they double up in the size because we have added little bit of soda and we have beaten them so well. Let's fry the pakodas from both the sides. So you don't have to wait for the entire batch to get fried completely and then add more. You can just keep on adding as the oil heats up. We'll start taking out the pakodas, which are nice golden brown and perfectly fried. So as all the pakodas are fried, we'll keep them aside and prepare the mixture for the curry. I'm using 3 packets of Amul buttermilk, that is plain buttermilk. I have taken about 1 cup of buttermilk into a pot and I'm adding 4 tablespoons of gram flour to it. It is always easier to prepare the mixture in less liquid. And now I'll add more buttermilk to it, and we'll also add later directly to the pan. I have already chopped about 2 teaspoons each of ginger, garlic and green chilies. Now we'll heat up the same oil, that is about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil in the pan. As the oil is hot, we'll add half a teaspoon of mustard seeds to it. And as they crackle, we add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, jeera, 3 to 4 cloves, 3 to 4 peppercorns and 2 small pieces of cinnamon stick, followed by garlic. Stir the garlic a little bit. Then add ginger, stir and add green chilies. I am also adding a stem of curry leaves that is homegrown, so I am adding just one because its flavor is so beautiful. And traditionally it is not added to Punjabi Kadhi, but I like it. Let's add dry spices. More than half a teaspoon of coriander powder, less than half a teaspoon of red chili powder, less than half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. I'll be adding more later. You can always adjust as per your choice of the color of kadhi. Punjabi kadhi is usually very dark in color. Add a pinch of hing. As the masala is cooked, now we'll add buttermilk mixture. Now keep the flame on high because we have to give it a boil while stirring a little. Also add rest of the buttermilk and stir the mixture in between, because if we'll not stir it, the besan and buttermilk will separate and the buttermilk will also curdle. So the gram flour is the thickening agent in the kadhi. Add 2 teaspoons of salt. Now as you can see, after 3 to 4 minutes, the kadhi has started thickening and we can also see the color of turmeric coming out so beautifully. And now at this stage, you can taste the flavors of the curry, the salt, turmeric, maybe more hing. Also very importantly, the sourness of the curry, and that depends upon the buttermilk. So if the buttermilk is not at all sour, you can add amchur powder or citric acid and then taste it. If it is too sour, you can add water while preparing the mixture. After one boil, let the curry cook on simmer for about 15 to 25-30 minutes. It depends. So it's up to you how thick you like it or how much time you have. The longer is better. After 15 minutes, the consistency of the curry looks good, but as we are going to add pakodas, so I am adding half a cup of water and I let it boil on high flame for once and add pakodas. I have made the pakodas simple, plain, the authentic way they are made, but you can make different versions by adding chopped onion or chopped spinach to the pakoda batter. As you can see, the pakodas are very light, they are floating on top. They will not settle at the bottom even later, but while turning and shifting them, you will feel that they become heavy as they soak in the liquid. It will take about another 10 minutes. Let it cook on simmer. Add little bit of water if needed, just in case for any reason if your pakodas are hard. You can poke them a little with a sharp knife or fork once or twice and they will easily absorb the liquid. Look at the bubbles, how beautifully it is bubbling up, and that also shows that the curry is cooked. Oil is also separating on top. Our curry is ready. Let's transfer it into the bowl. I'm using a deep bowl to keep it hot until the last serving. Oh, this is just perfect. I'm going to serve it with देसी घी के लच्छेदार crispy पराठे. आप कैसे खाना पसंद करेंगे? पंजाबी कढ़ी विद पकौड़ा.